I was just like, how come nobody's ever painted a picture of Kaepernick? I couldn't understand it. And then I was like, well, I might as well do it.
I'm Reece Parkinson, a DJ on BBC Radio 1 Extra, and I've come here to ATL ahead of Super Bowl LIII. They've got food, music and culture, and we're going to delve into why Atlanta's got so much hype around it as it prepares to take on America's biggest game.
When I first came here, when I was like a teenager, I've never seen black people just like the way they were here, you know. Everybody was beautiful, you know what I mean? The cars were dope, the music was great, you know what I mean? It was like, it looked like a utopia.
Yeah, Atlanta culture, like, we got sucked into it.
Yeah.
Just like I said, when we first started, everybody wants to come out here.
I do feel like Atlanta's the city that's gonna bring the attention to the police brutality and all of the, you know, the protests and everything happening, you know, coming to a city this black, you know, it definitely has to make you look around and pay attention to it, you know. This is Wakanda out here. 100%.
I feel like the climate of America at the moment, your works really speak to that.
Well, part of it is like almost like being a journalist, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to translate this feeling into like a series of statements.
I think the finger point does it, like it's just at you. Like as soon as you're driving around, you just feel like he's talking to you, which he is essentially. That's why Fabian wanted to do it, but it's so powerful. Just sticks right out. It's not until you actually come to Atlanta when you really get to grips with its rich history, especially when it comes to civil rights. I mean, this house right here is where Martin Luther King Jr. grew up.
Like, if this is the home of Martin Luther King Jr., it should look like it. You know what I'm saying? He should be everywhere. And since this is the headquarters for the civil rights movement, we need to be holding up the people that are in the fight for civil rights, like Kaepernick. I was just like, how come nobody's ever painted a picture of Kaepernick? I couldn't understand it. And then I was like, well, I might as well do it. I felt like if there's any team in the NFL that Kaepernick should play for, it's the Falcons.
Yeah.
Home of the civil rights movement, home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Like, he's the perfect person. He's an icon for that.
Well, I think it got confusing because a lot of people still don't know why he's protesting. So they think he's protesting the flag or the national anthem, which is not true. He's protesting racial inequality.
I've seen several mass shooters being walked in, being arrested by police, and yet black people just be in their cars unarmed, getting just straight up shot to death.
Is that normal for you to turn on the news and see a young black male or woman either being harassed or shot at by police? That's not shocking to you?
Not anymore. Crazy thing is like, no, it's not.
How do you feel with the Super Bowl being held in Atlanta? Is there a cause for celebration for you, or it's a time for people to speak up even more?
It's a time for reflection. You know what I mean? Like what does Atlanta stand for? You know, these murals that are going up, what are they saying about the current situation? What are they saying about the president? We out of balance. And it's dangerous for us and it's dangerous for the rest of the world. Because the world is looking at us like, yo, what's going on in America? Something got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about my kids, and I got like 2 boys. I'm like, I want them to be able to be happy and be brilliant and be black.